Bronx, New York is in the building. Chi-Town is up in here. Say, I'm in there, bitch. Say, you caught it live. I caught it live this morning. Say, hey, sugar. St. Louis, Missouri, 334 Montgomery, Alabama's in the building. Alexander City, Alabama's in the building. St. Louis, Missouri done made it on up in here. Teaching is now in session. 100, that's what's up. Say this is right on time. Say, I'm bored today. Man, listen. I done been up so goddamn early, and I've been realizing it has been bored today. So I say, well, hell, let me come on out here and do a little something, give people a little entertainment and some information, because a lot of us, we just don't know what's going on. We really don't. They speak on it. Pastor, I'm finna try to. Listen, we got to get the thumbs up. We've been doing great for the past damn near week out here in these streets. Been on the thumbs up, doing everything that we need to do to let other folk know that we is around here. We getting a lot more subs, we're getting a lot more likes, we get a lot more shares. I do appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do. Memphis is in the house. What's happening? Say Henderson, North Carolina's up in here. Say it's finna go downtown like Julie Brown up in here. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen here, we got rent increases, we got lockouts, and we got a court order eviction. Yeah, we do. Hold on. But before we get into that type of good stuff right there, I wanna put you up on a little bit more game out here in these streets. Hold on. Let me see if I put that. Oh, okay. So that's gonna pop right there. We're gonna leave that right there. Let me put you up on some more games so we can get the party started. I ain't even much gonna hold you. We just happy afternoon. Happy afternoon to everyone in here. This is the midday show. For those of you who don't know, who are new around here, we typically do these things at nighttime. But we said, hell, let's try the 2 shows a day. I think I can get more done. I can get more stories out here. Because it's a lot of times that I be wanting to do stuff, but because I be doing it once a day, then I mess around and forget, and then it go past me, and then I'm like, damn, I should have did that a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Tampa, Florida is in the chat. I appreciate that right there. Say, glad to see you, Chocolate Sugar, Henderson, North Carolina. The 252 is up in the house. Say, went back and put up 30 likes to support the machine. I sure don't appreciate that. Oh, before we get started too, from last night, because it came in after I was off, shout out to Christy for the $5 cash out last night, and shout out to Maria for the $5 cash out. Maria from Arkansas, I appreciate that right there. Those are the ones that was after hours support, and I really do appreciate it. No matter what hour of the day that y'all support a player, I really do appreciate it. Let me put y'all up on some game real quick. Shout out to the 305 is up in the building. What's happening? Here we go.
Stolen cars, a major crime, and you may be an easy target. Thieves who want your car may not have to do anything more than just make a few clicks to get it.
And tonight, WRG's April Thompson shows you the easy way criminals are getting in and what you can do to stop them.
Joshua Harvey loves cars, especially the one he got last year.
When got my Dodge Charger that I wanted to drive for the last few years.
Trying to tell you, pal.
You've been enjoying.
I've been enjoying, yeah. It was, like I said, souped up. Everything had pipes on it. Everything was fine with it. Ran perfectly fine, everything.
Fine until one early morning last October.
I was just watching TV, getting ready before work, and I heard a noise outside, and I wasn't really sure what it was. And so then I heard sounds like my car was cranked up. Boom, just the pipes went up. So I went and grabbed my keys, and I went outside to see what was going on, and my car was gone.
He jumped in his wife's car and tried to go after the car thieves.
I just took off down the street. So exactly, my car has really loud pipes, so I heard the pipes go off, and I just took off down the street.
Joshua Harvey never caught up with those thieves. Neither did police, who he says were already in the area. But get this, Harvey says his car was locked.
I'm looking for my key. I'm like, I have my keys, so how did they get in the car? There's no glass broken or anything. But that's what the police told me that they probably had a programmer that were able to just drop off with it.
And he says it happened quickly, in a couple of minutes.
They were assuming that the car, what they ended up doing is taking a program or an app and they just get the VIN number from the program app, and I guess from that point they're just able to crank the car up and drive off.
We got an app for that. We got an app for everything. We got an app to take your car when we need to borrow your car, and y'all got to really understand and really know that these type of things is able to happen, so you don't be shocked. You just be like, damn, glad I got full coverage.
He's using technology more, especially as more cars are now connected to the internet and even have remote locking and starting features that can be activated via a key fob or an app.
We're in a new era today.
Benny Cobb owns Eagle Eye Security and is a retired Shelby County Sheriff's captain. He says whenever you don't use a physical key, you open yourself up for hacking.
But with the era of electronic, the ability to defeat the lock without breaking the window or setting off the alarm with these smartphones and these other devices, it's increasing. It's going to continue to increase until either the auto manufacturers or the Congress come up with something that can prevent the locks from being defeated.
It's like, what can you do? It's pretty much you could be out with your family somewhere and someone just walks into your car and takes your car and drive off.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things like there's nothing really you can do about it.
But there
is the old steering wheel locks and the old from the steering wheel to the foot locks.
Things you can do. Steering wheel locks will slow a thief down. Using the car's inside door lock instead of a fob to lock your vehicle. Anything to make it harder for thieves to steal your ride.
They have these detection device where you can stop your key fob from being detected by putting it in an electronic prevented pouch, or even something that's ridiculous but it's work is putting your key fob in the refrigerator when you're in the house. That would stop your signal from being broadcast or stop somebody from picking up your security code.
Police did eventually find Harvey's car a few days after it was stolen.
Front end damage on it, looks like rear damage. All the airbags were popped out of the car.
That's total.
Looks like they had been joyriding the car. There were drinks in it, shoes in it.
That's
they
total,
took all of my things out.
April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
Sometimes we get upset by these type of things right here, but remember, unless he paid for it all the way, he might be a little happy that he ain't got no damn payments right now.
Trying to stay a step ahead of the thieves, and many car manufacturers have also started using rolling codes that become inactive once they're used to unlock your car. That makes it harder for thieves to intercept and use the code.
Y'all heard that? It make it easier and harder. Easier and harder. Damn it, it's both. The 876 Jamaica is tapping in. What's happening? Say Willie cranking the YouTube money machine. Hell, I appreciate it. Shit, I wish I was. In case y'all don't know, I've been talking about shit for the past few days right here. I had to take down my biggest channel. Before they take down my biggest channel, they gave me 2 strikes, and we all know what happened after 2 strikes. They'll fuck around and find a way to take your shit. So I had to take down my goddamn channel. So now I need for y'all to subscribe here and the Willie Williams Show 7 channel and the Willie Williams Show 4 channel. I need everything that I can get out here in these streets. That's why I'm working so hard to get this shit back up, to get my name out there, because they're trying to destroy my name. Say, hey, Sugar, Savannah, Georgia, the 912. Love you back. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all hit these thumbs up. Shout out to the Truman Show for the $2 super chat. Say, starting the offering play. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Obadiah for the $10 cash out. Say, to get the party started. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all, we got to move it right along. Just remember, we got the key files. We remote starting and we push button starting and shit. You open yourself up. You open yourself up for being or to being a victim. To being or for being. It's one of them beings. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Watch 123689 all time, and you might want to get your steering wheel lock and the foot locks. Listen, moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you because it's midday. Look here. We've been talking about the rent hikes and the spikes. Do y'all see what's on the screen? Do y'all see what's on the screen? Because a lot of people still really don't believe it until it happens to them. It got to hit their doorstep for them to be like, oh, damn, the Willie Williams Show was telling the truth out here in these streets. Well, listen here.
How high can your rent raise go? A Valley man says he got this notice. The rent would go from about $1,500 to $4,000.
Damn. Damn. 15 to 4, bitch. What I did wrong? Ain't that something that you ask yourself? What did I do wrong? Say, Willie got more stations than cable. Listen, they already took, between 11 and 14 channels from him before a lot of y'all even knew me. I've been on YouTube for a while. I'm trying to tell you something. Shout out to Maurice for the $2 cash app. Say offering for the building fund. That's right, y'all, because I'm still trying to build this thing up. Listen, my GoFundMe is down. I have to do another recording. I have to do another help me video for my GoFundMe. So that link right there, the link is gone. Well, the link is there, but it don't take it to. Don't even worry about it. Moving right along.
A month for this property. And if he's outside a lease and still staying there, there's a day rate to live here. About $260 a day, or close to $8,000 a month.
That's more than a hotel. They will put a day rate on your ass the longer you stay there. That shit $78.90. Damn near 8 stacks. Shout out to Sean for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Say 4,000 in H-Town. In H-Town, get you a mansion. Exactly.
Month. There is no law in Nevada limiting any rent raises, and the landlord's family says this is what they're asking. This is their right to name the price. The tenant's attorney says he is fighting it.
Landlords do have a right to name the price, even if it is overpricing or outpricing the market.
Our industry was shut down for almost 18 months straight, like no shows at all.
For those who work in live entertainment in Las Vegas, for 2 years, so many workers like Derek could barely make it and barely afford rent. At this home in the West Valley near Hualapai and Desert Inn, rent came out to roughly $1,500 a month. Unemployment through PUA went a long way to pay rent. Last fall, then came the notice many renters dread. How much will rent go up?
Raising the rent from $1,535 to $4,000.
When you saw that, what'd you think?
I laughed. Literally, I laughed out loud. This has got to be a joke. Who does this? How does this happen?
Derek says no neighbors are paying anywhere close to that. A Zillow search has a suggested monthly rate for the home, $2,100 a month. On another rental notice from the landlord, it states the holdover fees, or rate outside the lease, $263 a day. That would send rent soaring to around $8,000 a month for this house. Derek says there's no way he wants to stay here at all.
But I would have moved 6 months ago, but to move right now, it'll cost you to get into a house $6,000, $8,000.
In December, the landlord's relative who manages the property says she sent an eviction notice. Derek applied for CHAP, federal rent assistance, through Clark County. He says CHAP referred him to Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada.
We didn't agree to the $4,000. I would argue the provision doubling the rent is unconscionable. This was a unilateral decision by the landlord. He couldn't agree to that amount of money.
And people have the right to double your damn rent. They have the right to do it now. It's up to you if you want to stay and pay. But you can leave and I guess try to sue. Depends on the state that you're in, you know what I'm saying? But right there it messes you up, and a lot of people feel like because I just re-signed my lease or I have been a good tenant, I've been paying this shit on time, I've been doing everything right, that I shouldn't be done like this. And I'm in agreement.
It would be unreasonable to do so.
What the attorney for Legal Aid tells me they're looking at is this clause in Derek's lease. It says right here, during a holdover not authorized by the landlord, rent shall increase by 100%. So the attorney's arguing here that if a judge looks at this and agrees to it, wouldn't rent be $3,000, not $4,000? But the property manager and family members says this is an old lease. The property manager declined to answer this one question. How could anyone afford that high of a rent raise? In a very lengthy email, she says, if a tenant doesn't want to pay what is being asked in order to rent a property, they don't have to rent it. No one is obligating anyone to rent a property they cannot afford. Rent is $4,000 a month, and in holdover, it does double at that rate. The landlord's an elderly senior citizen. It's been made clear to the tenant that we need the property back.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Say the rent is $4,000 a month, and if in holdover it doubles at that rate, the landlord is an elderly senior citizen. It's been made clear to the tenant, we now need our property back. Shout out to Josiah for the $2 super chat. Say, let's put our money together and hit the Powerball. That's what we need. We need that paper right here out there in the street. Shout out to Todd for the $5 cash out. Say, for the best commentary on YouTube. I appreciate that right there, man. Yes, I do. Do y'all understand what is being said? In my mind, I don't think that they wanted to go up to 4,000, but they had to come up with a number that can get the tenant out of the property, out of the home. We need the house back. And that's a bigger, well, that's a leg up when you is a landlord. If all else fails and like your properties is paid off, and you want to go and live in any one of your properties, you have that right to put whoever is in there out. That's the bonus of being a homeowner. That is a bonus of being a homeowner. It's just how it goes, y'all.
So then in holdover, it does double at that rate.
And this is a good way to get the tenant out. Even though the tenant was not a bad tenant, we just need our spot back. That's all that is.
The landlord's an elderly senior citizen. It's been made clear to the tenant that we need the property back. This is about the health and well-being of an elderly lady going blind who just wants to move back into a house she owns.
Hold on. I don't like that last little statement. They tried to play on the heartstrings of the people.
We need the property back. This is about the health and well-being of an elderly lady going blind who just wants to move back into...
Girl, stop. This is just about the health and well-being of an elderly lady who is going blind. She can't see. And who just wants to be back into a house she owns. So was she out renting? Is she not own the home that she is in? Shout out to Obadiah for the $5 cash out. Say, need a Willie Williams news channel. I'm going to create that today. I appreciate that right there. Damn it, we starting a whole nother channel today. I'm glad you said that. Appreciate that. But listen, she want to be back to where she owns. It's understood, but you can't see. Or you almost can't see, or you're legally blind.
To a house she owns. Chap can pay the increased rent, or $4,000 a month, based on the actual lease terms. It's really a shame Chap is the reason for causing all of these problems when they're supposed to be here helping. Correspondence from Chap to...
It say Chap is the reason for causing all these problems. Listen to what Chap say.
Derek says the program offered the family $3,000 a month. She told them and tells me she won't accept it.
I know that
I don't want that. That ain't what I said I want. I said I want 4, not 3. I know. A lot of people will be in their feelings. Hold on. But Willie, it's still not right. Hold on. If I got that work for 4, you can't come to me and say, I got 3, dog. We know it don't work like that. If my price is my price is my price. Perfect. You don't go to Walmart and argue them about their price. Either you buy it or you don't. Now, I'm not saying that the landlord should have been doing this fly shit right here. Because a lot of y'all who is really going up on people can really put yourself in danger. Y'all can really put yourself in danger and you just don't know it yet. But I'm here to let you know in advance, you putting yourself in danger.
My case, as far as rent being doubled, is special. Conversely, I know that there are thousands of people here in Las Vegas dealing with significant increases that they can't afford.
Bottom line. Bottom line. And I've been saying this, no matter how good of a tenant you are, you've been paying your shit on time. When the landlord get ready to make adjustments and do what they want to do about their property, they can do it to you. Moving right along, because we got another one. Let's talk about lockouts. And the thing that we finna have to talk about overall in general with all of us Americans, people in the country. The 973 New Jersey's in the building. Phenomenal woman. Oh, what's happening? Listen, say roommates forever. I'm finna touch on it. We got to start getting our paper right. And when we get our paper right, I promise you, you should not be spending no more than 70% of your income, of whatever you make. You better have 30 to bullshit. Better have 30 for hard times. You better have 30 if they cut the lights off out this motherfucker. You never know. Shit be looking good right now. Damn it, we got the homes, we got the cars, we got the liquor, we got these, damn it, we got these essential products, we got hotel fee and shit, we got bond money and shit. We need life insurance, but you know what I'm saying? It's like we balling right now. Shout out to Bahama Man, damn it, Bohemian Mamie Ken. I know I'm way wrong. Caribbean Mammy. Mommy, my bad. For the $3 super chat, say sounds like a good way to discriminate. But think about it now. As a landlord, you have that right. And as a tenant, you have the right to not rent from that landlord. I don't think that's discrimination. I don't think that falls under discrimination right there because you have that right as a landlord. In most states in the union, just saying. Say preach, pass. I'm trying. Listen, let me show y'all. And when I say we got to get our paper right, because even though rents is rising, a lot of us, because we damn near check to check, we cannot take a rent hike. It's not that we can't afford the rent hike. It's just we done put ourselves out there so much thinking shit gonna continue to be the same. That's what we failing at. Let me show you something.
When the eviction moratorium ends, it means lockouts could soon follow, and at an alarming rate.
New this morning, 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears has been researching renters' rights and the actions you need to take right now to keep a roof over you and your family's head.
I do. I feel a lot of anxiety. That's actually what I'm dealing with right now. A lot of anxiety. I feel like I'm in limbo.
Nicole Rowe is a mother of 5 kids, including 7-month-old Jayanna. The pandemic had an immediate impact on Nicole's family.
I work in childcare, so the childcares were one of the first things to shut down.
Savings kept her family current on rent until Christmas last year, but she's still waiting on unemployment checks to catch up.
Right now, I would say I'm about 4 months behind.
About 4 months behind. Say now, well, I can't afford rent hikes of that magnitude. Oh, no. I'm not saying that people should even pay that type of rent hike, because a lot of people rent is not being doubled. Like that's completely doubled. It's not like that all across the country, but the rent hikes is going up and people is not being able to pay $100 more. $200 more. When in essence, if you look at people and what they is doing and the shit that they own and the shit that they spend on, they actually can afford it. It's just we push ourselves out there so much because we feel like the same amount for to come in, price is gonna stay the same. This is a problem that a lot of people have. Not just broke people. I'm talking about even people with money have. because we think shit gonna stay the same. Shit gonna stay sweet. This is the problem. She got 5 kids and she can't afford. This is one of them things that I'm talking about here.
As more and more people get back to work, she is still waiting.
With the daycares, they're not full staff yet. They're not going back to full staff, and I was a supervisor, so my position, of course, pays more, so I haven't been able to find any work to be hired.
Nicole applied for financial help through the CARES Act Housing Assistance Program, or CHAP, in March. We first met her in May when she told us she hadn't yet heard about her status. We checked in with her again in mid-July.
Nothing's changed, no updates. It just says waiting to be assigned to a caseworker.
Based on what we've learned, it appears Nicole is doing everything she's supposed to, checking her CHAP account online.
Oh, daily, weekly, just logging in to see if there's been any change, any updates.
And keeping in close contact with her landlord.
I'm checking in with him almost bi-weekly, weekly if I can.
He, too, is checking on CHAP.
I have emailed them. I've emailed my landlord. My landlord has emailed and tried to reach out to them through his own resources and still no follow-up.
Because Nicole and her landlord are working together, she's not facing eviction as of now.
But it's a lot of anxiety not knowing from day to day what's going on or what's going to happen next or what to do from here on out.
Heidi Foreman-Toney of Nevada Legal Services says anyone behind on rent needs to take action.
Do y'all not understand? And right now we at the point to where I don't see nothing that say a man is in the household. I'm not saying that she need a man in the household, but I'm saying she need a man in the household. Now, I don't know if there is a man in the household according to how the interview is going. But she got 5. Remember what she said in the beginning. The daycare was one of the first things to shut down. It's been 2 years. The daycare, I want y'all to understand. Her last baby is 7 months. We've been in this thing for 2 years. Last baby 7 months. So let's just give it 9 months of wait. The baby is 7 months. Oh shit. Wait. So right in the beginning, she damn near had the baby. Okay. I'm trying to do the math. Unless she was pregnant in the beginning of the shutdown. Which, when I say you think shit gonna stay the same, she had 4. She was a supervisor of a daycare. So yeah, what hell? Let's just go ahead on and get pregnant again. She's the supervisor of a daycare. Damn, if I get pregnant and I have to be out of work 2-3 months anyway, we can do that? Okay. That's the thought process. Go ahead.
I can't tell you the number of times I sat in front of a client and they tell me I will die if I am evicted.
So now we know that that's a lie on a lot of people's part because we tend to live. We tend to not just commit suicide and shit like that when we get evicted, get put out. But that's what people say to hope to not get evicted. We don't want to evict this person because they're just going to die, and we don't want them to die, so we're just going to allow them to stay in the unit. We kind of want to see if you're going to die, baby.
Reaching out for help before it's too late is step 1.
They want to stay a step ahead on the entire process, make contact with our office.
There's a face you should not trust. Hell no.
Before they get that 24-hour lockout notice on their door from the constable.
Here are some key points renters need to know. The soon-to-expire federal moratorium applies only to lockouts for non-payment of rent, although landlords can still file eviction paperwork to start the process. And yes, you can be evicted for other reasons, like nuisance causes. What should you do? Apply for CHAP if you haven't already done so. If you have applied but didn't upload documents, you will not be assigned a caseworker. And this is a big one we're being told many renters are not understanding. Do not ignore eviction notices.
Don't ignore that shit. Do not ignore it. You ain't gonna be evicted. Do not ignore that shit that has been taped to your door or to your window. Don't play with these people, because they ain't going to play with you.
You must respond.
Say 5 kids, taxes finna be good. But she got to sell 2 of them. Because you can only claim, 3? You can only claim 3. You got to give 2 to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But the 505 done made it on up in here for some instructions.
By filing an answer with the court, or you will be evicted by default.
You'll be by default. Shout out to Sauce Boss for the $5 super chat. You say I'm paying rent for 900 in a gated community in South Florida. My friends always say I'm getting away. Listen, you just better be stacking your change up, and you need to realize shit can change. I promise you. It could stay the same, but it could change. When shit come down and people feel like, well, hell, I can get 16, 17 for this shit easy. Just be careful. Shout out to Mario for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you.
You must also have your CDC declaration complete.
We're reaching the end here, but as you know, we do have some additional protections in place with the Assembly Bill 486, people who have rental assistance applications pending. Those will also provide a little bit of a buffer for people to get caught up on their rent and to keep themselves housed with their families.
The key point there is a little bit of a buffer. While AB 486 is said to create a glide path for renters facing eviction, the last hold on constables locking out tenants is coming to an end.
It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. But my biggest problem is, oh, shit. Whoa, wait a minute. We have been in this thing for 2 years. Been saying this shit in the beginning. People need to not be playing out here in these streets. Just because your job was gone away, you decide to sit your ass home and don't find no other type of work and or get another type of trade or something. You didn't try to get no more money nowhere else. You was just waiting to see what the pandemic did, because they scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to go outside. No, I was not looking for work because I was scared I was going to catch that shit. And you believe that shit. Now look at the situation that so many people is in, and so many people was able to get their jobs back and start back making money. And now the landlords are like, I don't care nothing about that. You wasn't paying us back then when we needed our money. Say I paid $325 in a 1-bedroom duplex in Wilson, North Carolina. The landlord said that my rent may go up. I said, please, no. I've done no such. I've done so much to this house. Long story short, cheaper to keep me here. Oh. It's cheaper to keep you there. All right, listen. And they go back to, sometimes it's best to keep the people that you got, supposed to raising rates. People been keeping your property good, clean, and you know what I'm saying? It's been no issues. It's kind of good to keep those people there and raise the rent slowly. Not a massive 35%, 40%, all that shit there. You can do what you want to, but I'm just saying, you might not want to do that. Dayton, Ohio is checking in. What's happening? Moving right along. Well, I told y'all, it's just so much stuff that's out here. Let me take you down to I think it's Tennessee. Hendersonville is where we finna go. And we playing too much. Say $325 a month. Here, a 1-bedroom is $17. I'm trying. All right. Dade County, a 1-bedroom, damn near $2,000, $2,200. Depends on where you live at. I'm trying. Man, here we go, y'all.
Mother of 3 has been slapped with a $400 to $500 a month rent increase.
A mother of 3. And I'm pointing out your single mothers for a reason. I've saw a lot of talk and a lot of shows about the people being most affected by the increase, the evictions, and having to move is single mothers. And why is that? Because it's hard being a single mama. This is why I wanted to say what I'm saying. It looks sweet until shit changes. This is the problem. Say, well, the gas station about to start charging $7 for gas. Listen, I paid $4.27 2 days ago, and they was talking about the gas is supposed to get higher. They ain't bullshit. We have to adjust for gas prices, right? And we're going to adjust for gas prices. Why? Because we need gas. The same way a lot of us can adjust to the rent increases. We can. We just got to find a place to cut. We got to change our hustle. Got to change the game. But listen, look here. Pay attention to this one.
Other of three has been slapped with a $400 to $500 a month rent increase. It comes as a shock, but as News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen found out, it's happening across the country, Alexandra.
Shout out to Wody for the $25 cash app. I appreciate you.
It really is. And according to Apartment Insiders, I learned that rent went up 19% last year. So the average rent is $1,800 a month these days. In Sumner County, rent increased 17%, and it's a big burden for one mom.
Shout out to Todd for the $4 cash app. Say just had a baby at 51. Damn, I thought the gun was empty.
Ariel Lavelle is packing.
I just don't understand, but
She don't understand.
I feel like it's unfair as far as what's going on.
She's lived at the Autumn Point townhomes in Hendersonville since 2017.
5 years.
She was recently emailed about renewing her lease.
For a 12-month lease renewal, your rent would be $1,400.
Now she's moving due to that increase.
As long as I've been here, that's just outrageous.
Currently, she pays around $1,000 a month.
And I have a 9-year-old that's in school. I have an 18-month-old. I have a 4-month-old. So I'm like, $1,400 and $1,550 is a lot.
You right. You right, sugar. She have we've been in this shit for 2 years. She has a 4-month-old, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 months ago, her got peed in and impregnated. She has a 18-month-old. When she got impregnated, her 18-month-old, what, damn it, what it was 5 months. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? 13 months ago, we was in the heart of it, right? So many people was out of work, and you decided to get peed in and produce the child. While you was paying $1,000, while people was out of work, while the rent moratorium was going on and people was not getting paid. Do y'all understand what I mean about the thought process? Oh, she's probably one of those, I don't believe in abortions. So you don't believe in not getting pregnant at all either, right? And for those of you who throw that out, I don't believe in abortion, that is not a biblical thing. Because a lot of y'all say it like it's biblical. When most of y'all not even married and produce children anyway, which is biblical. Don't even worry about it. But look here.
She says her townhome might have mold and needs a lot of work too.
This down here.
The townhome has a lot of mold and needs work. I want y'all to understand. She have a 9-year-old, a 18-month-old, and a 4-month-old. Before the 4-month-old got there, she's had these problems.
It's not supposed to be open.
Ariel isn't alone. According to Apartment Insiders, in 2020, rent remained favorable due to the pandemic. Now companies across the country are catching up to the market rate.
That's right.
In addition, due to rising mortgage prices, there's an increase in demand for rentals.
And with the economy the way that it is, I can't afford that.
With the economy the way that it is, you can't afford it. Baby, 13 months ago, could you afford it? Did you have $400 extra 13 months ago? I would say yeah. I would say yeah. You had the extra $400 a month. Because if you didn't, that's real sad for you to produce a child and you don't have extra $400 a month. Shout out to Sauce Boss for the $5 super chat. Say she didn't respect her cat enough to meet married first to the man who wanted to reproduce with her.
Now, Ariel is focusing on packing. She hopes
Oh, is she a single mom? Hold on.
to find a new home to rent soon.
Hell, my bad. They already said she was single mom.
I don't want to get put out.
Nope.
I don't want to go live with my parents. I'm the type of mother where I take care of them on my own.
Let me talk to y'all parents who is taking care. Just because you got your children don't mean that you're taking care of them. We don't have our children in healthy environments and healthy situations. So you have to get pregnant to abort. No woman has to be pregnant unless you choose to. Absolutely correct. She produced the child by herself. Listen. She don't want to go back to her mama them house. She wants to do it by herself because she's the type of mama that do it by herself. Meaning she's one of these proud single mamas. I'm going to do it by myself. Baby, you got peed in. How the fuck is y'all proud about getting impregnated and now y'all not with the dude? Ooh. But this been going on for a long time. This is nothing new. I'm just speaking. Say, is that a wig? Say, is the wig I left her with? It's dry. But baby, you can't afford the 400 increase, but you just put a child into the mix when you had 2 other children. You got pregnant with a 5-month-old. I ain't trying to beat you down, baby. This is possibly really not for you. This could be for somebody else. We put ourselves in these situations, and it just gets worse if you is a female. It gets worse just based on the choices that you make. That's it. So, hey, Sugar caught my first live from Birmingham, Alabama. I appreciate that right there. I'm trying to help you, babies, not be in this position right here because no. I'm bad this shit up. She did not have to be in this position. We've been in this shit 2 years.
Other of 3 has been slapped with a $400 to $500 a month rent increase. It comes as a shock, but as News Channel 5's Alexander.
It comes as a shock to her because she is not one of those individuals who pay attention to markets. She don't pay attention to real estate. She don't pay attention to the news. I'm telling you something I know. Because the majority of us don't pay attention to the market and or to the news. You don't know when shit going up. You don't know when shit coming down. This is a problem. That's because we don't study the shit. We don't pay attention to it. Shout out to the Sauce Boss for the $10 super chat. Say, remember, they prefer to be a strong, educated, independent queen who can do everything on their own. And I'm here to tell y'all babies who believe that shit, that has you in poverty and will continue to have you in poverty. Say, poor monkey management. Shit, you couldn't keep the man who peed in her. Ooh, that go out to a lot of y'all, but go ahead.
And Cohen found out
it's sad, baby.
Across the country, Alexandra.
It really is, and according to Apartment Insiders, I learned that rent went up 19% last year. So the average rent is $1,800 a month these days.
See, and it's different to have these children when you got that paper. When you got that paper and the baby daddy and or the husband or your significant other, when y'all got that paper, it's better. Say, so she got a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old. Whoa, no. She have a 9-year-old, an 18-month-old, and a 4-month-old.
In Sumner County, rent increased 17%, and it's a big burden for one mom. Ariel Lavelle is packing.
And why is it that when y'all could, a lot of y'all is coming on camera with y'all houses not together? Or at least have the cameras in a spot that's clean. Come on now. Y'all is making other sisters look bad out here in these streets. We got to do better. We know that you're moving, but it don't have to look like you're moving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zaria. Shout out to Zaria for the $5 cash out. Say I want to sit on it. Oh, Jesus. Damn.
I just don't understand, but I feel like it's unfair as far as what's going on.
She's lived at the Autumn Point townhomes in Hendersonville.
I feel like it's unfair that the rent hikes is so much. But it's not unfair for the rent hikes to exist. Just in my mind. He say child support. Look. Baby, we know you're moving. But why you got to let the camera focus over there, baby? See, it still go back to the decisions that's being made, baby.
Since 2017.
You've been there since 2017. You have a 9-year-old boy. All right, cool. You moved into your first little spot, or you moved into that spot since 2017, 5 years ago, when your child was 4. All right, cool. You got your one baby. You got your spot. You know what I'm saying? You popping. Then you had another goddamn baby in the same spot. Let's explain something to a whole bunch of y'all. If y'all is in apartments and y'all producing 2 and 3 and 4, 5 children, the problem will not be the rent increases. The problem is the decisions that you was making to keep producing children and adding more to yourself financially that you can bear. Because it ain't just got to be children. It can be that you spending money on BS and you going out clubbing all the damn time and you got to keep up with the Joneses. You're spending your money, you're not investing.
Who was recently emailed about renewing her lease.
For a 12-month lease renewal, your rent would be $1,400.
Now she's moving due to that increase.
As long as I've been here, that's just outrageous.
Currently, she pays around $1,000 a month.
Think about this. As long as she's been there for 5 years. Watch this, watch over there. She said it's crazy, right? What would happen if they raised it $100 a month, $100 a year? She's been there for 5 years. It would already be up to $1,400, right? If they raise it $100 a year, it would be up to $1,400 now. So would she still be in there if it would have went up $100 a year? I believe she would have, and let me explain why. Because she would have adjusted for it. She would have that money to put towards it, and it would be like nothing because it's a minor increase. The 2-bedroom in South Carolina is $475. Damn, that's sweet. Say my rent is $550, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and damn, woo, Jesus, that's sweet right there. Shout out to Sauce Boss for the $10 super chat. Hold up, swole up. He say, ladies, remember, it's best to pay half of the rent living with the child's father together than be stubborn paying $1,400 to $1,800 monthly just for rent. Remember, gas prices is going up and food as well. This is what I mean. People is not paying attention to what the economy is doing. Because when one thing go, ever since the crisis hit, we should have all known shit gonna go up. Period, point blank.
And I have a 9-year-old that's in school. I have an 18-month-old. I have a 4-month-old. So I'm like, $1,400 and $1,550 is a lot.
She says her townhome might have mold and needs a lot of work too.
Your home, for where you stay, has mold and that is not a safe place for your children. Hell, it's not a safe place for you, so it's definitely not a safe place for your children. That means for these few months, you have not reached out to these people, and or you reached out to the people, but they have not came and fixed the problem. Shout out to Doran, damn it, something wrong with me. Doran, for the $10 cash app, say landlords want their stimulus. Woo! And listen, remember, landlords can go to court and garnish your taxes. Remember that. See, I got a 4-bedroom, a 2-bath, $1,025 a month.
This down here is not supposed to be open.
It's open. The underboards is open. Remember that. That means anything can crawl in. Go ahead.
Ariel isn't alone. According to Apartment Insiders, in 2020, rent remained favorable due to the pandemic. Now companies across the country are catching up to the market rate. Yep. In addition, due to rising mortgage prices, there's an increase in demand for rentals.
And with the economy the way that it is, I can't afford that.
For now, Ariel is focusing on packing. She hopes.
Do y'all understand what she's saying? Shout out to Brooklyn for the $10 super chat. Say, notice everything she got fits in them garbage bags, right? Hashtag Pusha P. Hey, listen, you right about that right there. She said something. Hold on.
Can't afford that.
For now, market rate.
Watch it.
In addition, due to rising mortgage prices, there's an increase in demand for rentals.
And with the economy the way that it is, I can't afford that.
Stop it right there. With the economy the way that it is, she talking about today, the way the economy is today. I want to remind y'all, the economy is much better as far as people have gotten back to work all across this country. The country is much better today than it was, let's say, 6 months ago, when people was fighting to get back to their jobs. We're trying to get states and municipalities and shit to lift the ban and all that shit. We is in a much better place now. She says she cannot afford shit the way it is now. Baby, you produce a whole child in the pandemic. What is we talk? Oh, but you can't. Oh, my bad. Player slipping. Y'all listen. We got to get these lights up over 400. Listen, I missed it. My bad. She can afford another child. Through public assistance, she can afford another child. When the rest of America can afford rent, was having a problem with taking care of the children that they already have. A whole bunch of you babies produced children because you knew it was going to be taken care of by the government. This is such a problem. Shout out to Fila for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that right there. She just told us that she couldn't afford it.
And rentals.
And with the economy the way that it is, I can't afford that.
How was the economy before you got peed in? Impregnated, for those of you who may not understand. How was the economy then? 13 months ago. The economy was worse 13 months ago. Y'all, we just in 2022. So she got impregnated in 12 months ago was February. Last year, January, she got peed in. She got peed in back then, 13 months ago. Okay.
For now, Ariel is focusing on packing. She hopes to find a new home to rent soon.
I don't want to get put out. I don't want to go live with my parents. I'm the type of mother where I take care of them on my own.
I hope that this raised a lot of flags for a lot of you babies who may be thinking of Getting pregnant when your stuff ain't together. Getting pregnant when you don't have that significant other to help in case you do get pregnant. To where when you got to be out of work, at least your bills and shit still get paid because you got a man there with you. A lot of y'all done let that feminism shit have y'all ass right in poverty, trying to be cute and strong. When it don't have to be that hard, man. It is the decisions that we make that has life hard for so many of us. So many of us. Moving right along, I'm going to give you one more, and then we're going to get into the eviction process. Here we go. I'm going to show y'all something else. Pay attention.
Dozens of families are reaching out to the News4JAX I-Team in response to our investigation of soaring local rents.
Tenants say they've been put in a bind as their apartment complexes sharply raise their rent, and at the same time, they're having trouble moving because costs are high everywhere. According to the Florida Apartment Association, the average monthly rent in the Jacksonville area climbed from $1,125 in 2020 to $1,411 today. The group also says there are fewer vacant apartments than in the past, and that limited supply is driving up costs.
News4JAX I-Team investigator Vic Micolucci spoke with a local mom about a $400 increase to her.
$400 increase to her. Shout out to Sauce Boss for the $5 super chat. Say people need to know making $3,000 to $4,000 a month and paying these high bills won't cut it anymore in today's world, especially if you trying to save. Exactly. A lot of people think because they make this type of money, that shit sweet, I can make it. Well, it's showing us now that a lot of people is having a hard time. Shout out to Mona Tisify. That's wrong too. I can't get it. Shout out, damn it. Thank you for the $15 super chat. Say long time subscriber and a quiet watcher of your channel. Say finally caught a live show. I appreciate that right there. And I just messed your whole name up. I'm gonna have to think about it and get back to you. But I appreciate that right there. Say I seen a apartment complex go up between $600 to $800 additional. I'm telling you, this is what I have been showing for the past few days. Listen. Watch this.
Association, the average monthly rent in the Jacksonville area climbed from $1,125 in 2020 to $1,411 today.
Say in Atlanta, the $900 for the 2-bedroom is over.
The group also says there are fewer vacant apartments than in the past, and that limited supply is driving up costs.
News4JAX I-Team investigator Vic Micolucci spoke with a local mom about a $400 increase to her family's monthly rent, despite health and safety problems in their apartment.
It came out of the blue.
So this is what they put on our door last week to tell us that rent was going up.
Vanessa Bafor Singletary shows us the $400 rent hike for her family's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment in Fort Caroline.
First, they're in Fort Caroline. I don't know where Fort Caroline is. Maybe somebody know. Hell, I think that they're in Jacksonville. But go
Terry shows us the $400 rent hike for her family's 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
I just want to know who baby that is. Because that's her daughter.
Bathroom apartment in Fort Caroline. They were paying $809 a month, but this notice says rent will be increased to $1,232 per month. That's more than $400 more each month. She says managers then offered her a discount to $1,150 per month.
So you don't think you can? They went from the $809 to $1,150. That ain't that bad. Hell, wait. 8 to 11. Oh, damn near $300. But go ahead.
Absolutely not.
Watch this. I told you, baby, stop going. Listen, do not come on camera and your house is the place that you at, the place that you finna move from, is not clean, not together. If your shit not together, find one spot, sit your little hot ass down, and record.
Absolutely not. Especially for some.
Do y'all see what the problem is? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Why is you standing in that bathroom and them grouts nasty, baby?
Somebody that's been here for 10 years and paid rent on time.
I'm not trying to come down on you, baby, but your grouts nasty, and now you're showing us more. Go ahead.
She points out problems in the unit, which she says the owners have not fixed, from mold to plumbing issues.
Look. Mold. Do y'all know mold inside of your bathtub? It takes bleach. If it's coming through your tiles, just some bleach. That's it. For now. And if the problem is behind your tiles, you need to talk to them people to have them to come and rip all that shit out and put some new backboard in. But go ahead.
And the toilet has overflowed onto the carpet. And where you see this bulge, that's where all the water kind of flowed.
Not to mention.
Do y'all understand? When y'all carpets get flooded with toilet water, you know that carpet need to come out. But go ahead.
A rodent infestation. She said
she has rodents inside of her place that she sleeps. Go ahead.
Says rats ate through the couch.
Rats ate through the couch.
People would say, why don't you look somewhere else?
So we've actually tried to look a lot of places, but I guess rent is just increasing everywhere in Jacksonville. So
she's in Jacksonville. She's tried to look at other places. When did you start looking at other places? Because these problems that you were showing us did not just happen this month or last month, baby. Did it happen before January? Before December, November, October? You know, when the rents haven't increased or was not increased? Y'all have to really think about this. But it's okay for 809, but not the 1100. Whoa. Say, but it's okay for 809, but not the 1100. I don't know what you mean. Tell me what you mean.
We may be paying $1,200 for this place.
Do y'all see what? This is my problem, y'all. This is my problem. Look at what's being shown. Look at what's being shown. Yeah. You finna move out, but look at your shit, baby. That means you've been living in these conditions before the rent hike. You've been doing this before the rent hike. Think about that.
100 for this.
Oh, say 809 for 10 years, 97,000. Hey, shout out to us landlords.
Place.
We have heard from so many of you in a similar situation telling us that rent hikes like this are downright unfair.
Shout out to Johnny for the $10 cash out. Say, big word. Say, I'm back, Uncle Willie. I appreciate you for being back. That's what's up, man.
And some are questioning if they're even legal. We checked, and here in the state of Florida, they are. But a few lawmakers are trying to change that.
We have many families that are living in hotels, living out of their cars.
State Senate.
Say the cameraman was zooming in. I would too if you're going to allow me to record some shit.
Senator Victor Torres, who represents Central Florida, wants cities and counties to be able to control rent. He's introducing a bill.
People think rent control is a good thing. I would say possibly in some places. I really don't think so, because if I am a landlord, I should be able to put the price up as high as I want to. A tenant don't have to rent.
That also says price increases should be incremental.
And you're putting out people who are working.
I am agreeing with it. Increases should be incremental. Where I hear scream. That's what it should be, in my thought process, my opinion. I think it should be.
Working people, working class, and it's a shame that this is occurring, and we have to do something about that.
Jacksonville City Council President Sam Newby says he wants the power for rent control, but the state must do something first before the city can act. Do you think that there are cases?
New York has rent control? Damn.
Is where landlords are taking
They out of
advantage
control.
of the situation because what's going on?
Yeah, I definitely think they're taking advantage of it because of the COVID situation and people are moving from up north to Jacksonville. And I understand, because of inflation.
Shout out to South Boss for the $5 super chat. Say, I don't believe rent should be raised on people who have maintenance issues in the apartment, like mold, insect infestation, rodents, and leaks, etc. Yes. Me either.
You do have to go up a little bit, but $300 and $400 a month is just absolutely unacceptable.
This mother hopes leaders do something before her family's rent increases again.
There they go with that family shit. You do not have a family if it's not a man and a man, woman, children. Man, woman, child. That's family. I don't know. Y'all been changing the damn definitions out here.
In Fort Caroline, I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local state.
Saying that this is occurring and
baby, I'm not trying to come down on you. This is for other people, baby, because you already in your situation.
And we have to do something about that.
Jacksonville City Council President Sam Newby before her family's rent increases. Before her family's mother hopes leaders do.
Now that I'm thinking, looking at the picture, that's her daughter, baby. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong because the mama got a little belly that's out of whack. But then again, y'all don't be having children and your bellies be out of whack. So I don't really know what's going on. And listen, that baby probably like what, 2-3 months? I don't know. Shout out to K Chester for the $20 cash out. So you going hard today, Pastor Preach. I'm trying out here. Say C19 money dried up.
Something before.
Baby, listen, to all you single good mamas out here in these streets, when you could tell us that you is living in
32
rat infested places and
per
shit.
month. That's more than $400 more each month.
Watch.
She says managers then offered her a discount to $11.50 per month.
So you don't think you're getting your money's worth?
Absolutely.
Look at your restaurant players, and we hunching that. Players, we peeing in this. Just because a lot of these females have their own spots before men have a chance to have their own spots, don't mean that they really doing better than you. A lot of them is living in squalor, which they don't have to. They don't have to if they work. If they work in a way that will work in a way to increase their living situation, they don't have to live like this.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially for somebody that's been here for 10 years and...
Whoa, shut the fuck. She's been there for 10 years, y'all. There's no excuse. Say no daddies in any of these reports. Y'all been paying attention? Y'all been paying attention? She's been there for 10 years, baby. You was already a mother of one. I don't know if you're a mother of two. Even if you're not a mother of two, you is a mother and a grandmother. So you is a mother of two. It's just you're a mama and a grandmama. It should just work out like that right there. But baby, look at the situation that you raise your one child up under though, baby. Why? There was more places that you could have moved to, baby. There was more places before the rent control before the rent increases even came about. There was more places that you could have moved to, baby. I can't be feeling sorry for people when you had options a long time ago. This shit didn't just start looking like this in 2022, baby.
Paid rent on time.
She points out problems in the unit, which she says the owners have not fixed.
I don't know what that shit right there is. Is that under the cabinet? Oh my God, or is that the top cabinets in the kitchen or something? I can't. Oh, Jesus.
From mold to plumbing.
I can't bathe in that shit. I have a problem if it's black in the tub, bitch. I'm gonna lose my mind. I will take a sink bath. I can't do it, dog. like I've had a problem since childhood when we used to go to other people's houses in different states and they didn't clean like my mama and dad and shit like that. I'm like, oh, Jesus, mama, I can't take no bath. My mama, like, oh, hell no. We going to a hotel. We don't play like this. We don't know. No. I wasn't raised like that right there, baby. And you was an adult. It's 2022, baby. You don't know how to spray some shit down with some Clorox or something to at least keep the mold down. That's all I'm saying.
Issues.
And the toilet has overflowed onto.
See, according to how her belly looked, I don't know if she just produced. I have no idea.
The carpet, and where you see this bulge, that's where all the water kind of flowed.
Not to mention a rodent infestation. She says rats ate through the couch.
A lot of people would say, why don't you look somewhere else?
So we've actually tried to look a lot of places, but I guess rent is just increasing everywhere in Jacksonville.
Stop that. That means you just started looking. We have not, these rent increases stories have been going on for, I would say, probably like the past 6 months, but it wasn't that serious all across the country, and it really wasn't that serious in Florida. Just saying. Shout out to Brooklyn for the $5 super chat. Say 10 years in squalor. Her weave is on point, though. Hashtag Pusha P.
So we may be paying $1,200 for this place.
We have heard from so many of you in a similar situation telling us that rent hikes like this are downright.
And I bet when she went to those other places was $1,200, $1,300, and she told them, "Oh hell no, I pay $809, baby. I ain't pay no $1,200 for the same thing I pay $809 in for the same type of facilities that I'm in. And them places was probably a lot better than the one that she in right now. This is a major problem.
Unfair, and some are questioning if they're even legal. We checked, and here in the state of Florida, they are. But a few lawmakers are trying to change that.
We have many families that are living in hotels, living out of their cars.
State Senator Victor Torres, who represents Central Florida, wants cities and counties to be able to control rent. He's introducing a bill that also says price increases.
That's all we're going to do with that right there. I'm just trying to help y'all out. We've been in this pandemic shit for 2 years, and the decisions that so many people have made have them in the position to now they cannot afford these increases, which I don't think a person should be increased $300, $400, $500, $600. I think it should be in pieces. Once a year, an increase, or once a year. That's what I think. But I ain't even had their landlords out here in these streets, and they gonna do what they want to do. That's all I'm saying. Listen, moving right along, let's get into the little short one real quick, because a lot of people have been saying, well, due to the rent increases, why don't you just buy? Why don't you just buy? Which I have been saying for years, people better get them some property, whether they like it or not. I know. You don't want to stay in your city for too many years, and then you end up staying in your city 2, 3, 4, 5 years anyway. You like to bounce around. You like to go to this state, to this state, this state. I don't know how long I'm going to be here because my job might move me here and here and here. But so that means that you wouldn't buy because of what you thought, and then you still end up being in these places 2 to 3 years, 4, 5 years. Anyway, let me go ahead on and show y'all what the market really looks like out here in these streets.
Oh boy, this one's a talker. So for months we've been talking about this very hot housing market, but this video from a realtor in Raleigh may show you better than anything than we could just tell you.
Y'all see that?
To show you how competitive it really is. Sean Cudahy reports on the frenzy for this one open house.
One house.
It was really chaotic.
Ann lives in Raleigh's North Farms community and could not figure out what was happening on her street Tuesday evening.
They were double parked in the cul-de-sac. The yard looked like they were having an auction because there were people everywhere, you know.
But no, not an auction, just an open house for this 1,400 square foot, 3-bedroom, 3-bath listed at $260,000.
I just want you to take a look at all of the people.
It was so busy, one realtor who had brought her client to look started filming.
Absolutely insane. The line goes all the way in the back.
The realtor behind the camera,
People were frantic.
Monique Edwards.
They just wanted to make sure there was no holes in the walls, ran upstairs, and then said, okay, I want to put in an offer.
While certainly that video is jarring to see, realtors tell us it's something they see happen all the time these days.
I wasn't surprised at all.
Edwards hopes this shows.
When we say that there is a housing crisis, we really, really mean it.
A crisis for housing under $500,000.
They have jobs, they have families, they've got a good income, but that middle housing is where our supply is really, really horrible.
When you realized it was just an open house, what'd you think?
I just went home and thought about selling my house.
Seriously, though, not playing that game. No, thank you. That was Sean Cudahy reporting. That home went on the market for 2 days, and then now it's already under contract. No surprises there. Oh, boy, this one's a talk.
They have been saying that this is the fastest homes is being sold, damn near 2 weeks. The longest that they be on the market is for like 2 weeks, and that's it. This shit was up for 2 days. I just want y'all to $260,000 for a 2-2 for a 3-1, I think it was.
For this one open house.
Hold on.
It was really, really chaotic.
Ann lives in Raleigh's North Farms community and could not figure out what was happening on her street Tuesday.
If you sell your house, then where you gonna live? Exactly. Be careful.
They were double parked in the cul-de-sac. The yard looked like they were having an auction because there were people everywhere, you know.
But no, not an auction, just an open house for this 1,400 square foot, 3-bedroom, 3-bath listed at $260,000.
1,400 square feet at $260,000, y'all. Wow. And I think it was 3-bedroom, 2-bath, I think.
For this 1,400 square foot, 3-bed.
Oh, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, but it's 1,400 square feet. Jeez, boy, they squeezing these shits in 1,400, but at 260. And I guarantee you, like they say, people is paying upwards of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100,000 over asking price. Excuse me, just to get the property.
$260,000.
I just want you to take a look at all of the people.
It was so busy, one realtor who had brought her client to look.
Y'all have to think, for so many people to be out at an open house, there is a real lack of housing choices. Like they say, under $500,000. It's a lack. We is in a crisis. Don't let nobody fool you.
Filming.
Absolutely insane. The line goes all the way in the back.
The realtor behind the camera.
People were frantic.
Monique Edwards.
They just wanted to make sure there was no holes in the walls, ran upstairs, and then said, okay, I want to put in an offer.
While certainly that video is jarring to see, realtors tell us it's something they see happen all the time these days.
I wasn't surprised at all.
Edwards hopes this shows.
When we say that there is a housing crisis, we really, really mean it.
A crisis for housing under $500,000.
They have jobs, they have families, they've got a good income, but that middle housing is where our supply is really, really horrible.
When you realized it was just an open house, what'd you think?
I just went home and thought about selling my house.
I don't blame them. But listen, once you sell, you better have somewhere to go, because the market has a lack of homes out here in these streets, man. It really, really do. So the average home here in Denver and surrounding areas go for $400 to $550. Oh, 1,000. I'm telling y'all, everything going up. Say, what's a good income? With a single person, you damn near It's kind of hard, depends on where you live at, but I would say $60,000 for a single person. See, it costs like $1,600 to stay in the hood. I'm trying to tell you something. The hood's down in Dade County because I know people. The shit went. It used to be $1,600 2 years ago. They paying $2,000. I'm talking real scatter sites, real slumber, in the diehard hoods in Dade County. All right, and that was 2 years ago. They was paying this type of shit, and I was saying 2 years ago, y'all better start buying something. Say no rent for 2 years and stimulus checks. Now can't pay rent. How? And a lot of those people was still working. I want y'all to really understand that. That's why now the landlords ain't trying to hear that shit. Landlords is not trying to hear that. Y'all had 2 years. People had 2 years, which it affects more than just the people who didn't pay. It's affecting everyone. Yeah, that is how much a 3-bedroom costs. $2,095 in Atlanta. It's hard out here, y'all. Listen, let's go on and get into the main event. I done held y'all too damn long. Oh, Jesus, this got to be the longest I done a live, I think. But let's go on and get into it. We finna watch an eviction transpire out here in these streets. Here you go.
How you doing?
Hey.
Look for Miss.
She's at work.
Okay, this is eviction.
Really?
That's what it is. How many people in here?
Just me and my 4 children. I didn't know nothing about this.
Just her and her 4 children. Y'all see where they just came to evict somebody at. Just her and her 4 children. I don't think y'all be paying attention. Say, damn, $2,095 for a 2-bedroom. That's insane. Hey, listen. Some people paying that for one. Trying to help.
Are you the least?
Oh, whoa. Let me back that up. We got to get these lights up over 500. Come on, man. At least over 4.
How you doing?
Y'all listen.
Look for Miss.
She's at work.
Okay, this is eviction.
Really?
That's what it is. How many people in here?
Just me and my 4 children. I didn't know nothing about this.
Are you the leaseholder?
She is. She's at work. She gets off at 6.
You might need to call her.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
The irony, her shirt say Queens. But go ahead.
Weapons, anything like that in here?
I don't own a weapon. I'm just over at my brother's house. My brother and his girlfriend house for a little while. Let me call.
At my brother and my girlfriend house. Do y'all believe that she don't stay there? Think about it.
Oh, yeah. So what, everything has to get out the house right now?
Yep, that's what we're here for. They must set it out.
Wow.
Damn, baby.
You know, the way this works is I come in, I take pictures of everything. Once I get my pictures taken, the crew comes in, we start setting it out.
Well, can I have a minute to call them, please? Because I didn't know nothing. Sorry, this is so shocking to me.
And say my audio levels is excellent. I appreciate that right there. I have been liking the way I have been sounding too. It sounds like I should be on a radio station or something, just in my mind.
Well, evictions don't. This is how evictions work. As soon as I show here, whoever was living here don't live here anymore.
Do y'all understand that? An eviction works. Soon as they show up, whoever lived there don't live there no more. So it ain't your spot no more. Shout out to Christopher for the $2 cash out. Say the babies that's finna be homeless. The babies that's finna be homeless. Yup.
Really? So, right.
I promise her, I don't know nothing about
Yeah.
this.
Well, a lot of people don't understand how evictions work. But it's not one of them things where I can come back and come on, you don't live here no more. It's an eviction.
It's an eviction.
That's
Wow.
That's what it is.
Okay, can I move my own things? Do I have to?
Well, that's what an eviction is.
Can I move my own things? Remember, I asked y'all the question, do y'all think she lived there? Mind you, it's just her and her 4 kids. You don't really visit people who's not there with you and your 4 kids and you in the house like that.
I couldn't say that. I'm saying, can I move my kids? Can I do that? At least get my kids out the way, please?
But yeah, you have to get the kids out. And that's...
Can I get my kids out the way? Can I remove my kids? Baby, did you think that he was going to keep the kids? Girl, F them children. We don't watch children like that. Nope. No, we don't.
While I'm going to come in and take my pictures, and while I'm doing that, what I would advise you to do is you got any jewelry, money,
yes,
cell phones, that kind of stuff. Go ahead and gather that stuff up because you don't want us putting it in a bag.
Please don't put my stuff in a bag, sir.
And that's what I'm saying. So go ahead and start gathering that stuff up while I'm taking my pictures. And then you need to get the kids.
Girl, she has the eviction, girl. They asked her to put her stuff out. The eviction people, tell me to come up here and help me, please. Yes, girl, yes.
Everybody getting these taxes, trying to stunt. You finna see a lot more of this, too. Exactly. Watch what I tell you.
Seriously, saying.
They call Tyrone, huh? Do y'all see the way that y'all... Why y'all babies be living like this, man? Why y'all houses ain't together? Even if you renting, why is y'all shit nasty out here in these streets? Sad part is we still hunching. I'm going to keep pointing that there out. Shout out to Todd for the $3 cash. Say, can't play dumb, baby. Time to get gone. I'm telling you. I guarantee you she's still getting some meat. I guarantee you she be talking shit to players. I guarantee you she be talking smack to other females. I promise you. Look at this shit. They have... Why y'all ain't got no blinds, though, man? Nothing stop hunching. You right about that right there. A nice size bed in there, but make the bed up. What is we doing? Oh, my God. Say door off the hinges. Yeah. But we living it up, though.
And she been to court, too.
Say she paid and been to court, too. Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, she paid and she been to court. Did you show the paper? Yeah, because we paid. Yeah, she paid.
Okay, so what do you think? I just drove down the street and just came over here?
I like it.
No, sir, we're not saying it.
I mean, come on, you got to think about stuff.
Think.
Well, to my understanding, but you have to justify why I'm here. Your only answer to why I'm here is a mistake. I mean,
common sense is something a lot of people lack.
Come on now, it ain't no mistake. This is a writ from General Sessions Court for this. Okay.
Girl, your stuff is gonna get put out.
Yeah.
It is Sheriff Police or something here to put everything out, taking pictures. Girl, I don't know. He said that it's the eviction, girl. They gonna take everything out the house right now.
Damn, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Do y'all know that that's a closet? Where the clothes at?
Here she go. Yeah, they need somebody to get them right now. As soon as possible.
Holes in the wall.
She's on the phone.
Who's this?
Yeah, that's the owner of this house.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have been paying my bill. I have been paying my bills, and I have paid that woman.
Okay, but here's the problem. Let me explain something to you. All I do is evictions. What? That's what I do. I don't collect rent. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it to you because I don't have no discretion. I don't have anything that you can.
I have been paying her. I ain't gonna need for y'all to take my stuff down. I have been paying that woman.
Well,
that's the renter. Remember, she said this is the owner on the phone. Listen, when I tell y'all, we just be wanting y'all monkeys, man.
You need to call General Sessions Court, man. You want me to give you the docket number? General Sessions Court is the one who issued this. A judge from General Sessions Court. You might need to contact General Sessions.
Say this is March 1st for a lot of people. You're absolutely correct.
General Sessions Court. General Sessions Court. I don't know if I get the number. Hold on. Let me see if I got the number.
So you know what's crazy? A lot of these cities are offering rental assistance. You're absolutely correct. Say people have been getting it 2 and 3 times. Each time they are paying 4 months plus utilities. Shaking my head, lack of knowledge. You're absolutely correct. The videos I played yesterday and or the day before to where they pointed out, we have the things in place. We have the millions of dollars. All people got to do is put in the paperwork. And you think low income people don't know that there's programs and shit that's out here? They know. They lazy. A lot of them is lazy as oof. They're offering rental assistance for you. Yeah. Damn. Sweet. Yeah. You're right. Not in every state. And a lot of states, the money has ran low. You're absolutely correct.
Okay, the number.
You're gonna pick them up right.
3.
Just want y'all to understand, man.
This you want your docket number? Yeah, you want your docket number?
Right.
That's the area. What's the area code? The area code is 901?
Yes.
You should take that money and still put you at your house. It don't make no sense.
Right, it don't. The problem has been she has a court order. That's the problem. She took your money and still put you out. Shit, because she knows she got a court. I guarantee you she took the money for back rent. People not evicting people, and they have been paying shit. They'll raise the rent on some shit, but they're not going down there spending their money, put in the eviction papers, because that shit costs money. Every time you evict somebody, it costs when you go down there to the county buildings. It costs. So if she was up to listen, you not spending that paper and putting somebody out who is paying.
Now I'm gonna give you a docket number because they're gonna ask you for your docket number when you call.
Shout out to Willie for the $20 cash app. I appreciate you.
Hold on, right quick.
Niggas don't need to be paid. They get paid.
Phoenix, Arizona in the house. What's happening? Shout out to Angela for the $3 cash app. Say love from your girl in Kalamazoo. The 269 is in the house. I appreciate that right now.
You can send me that. You can send me that document number.
No, I'm not gonna just tell you the docket number.
Okay, you said.
Yes.
Is it 901?
No, this is your docket number for your court case.
205.
Say all those folks in rent still behind. You have to understand, like I had to ask y'all, do y'all think she live in that house too when she said just me and my 4 kids? My brother and his girlfriend lives here. The girlfriend is at work. There's no let's call my brother. Let me get my kids and my things out. Oh, don't put my stuff in the bags. You wouldn't have stuff. All you would have is your children if y'all didn't live there. See, this is why we got to think shit through, but go ahead.
Hey, somebody trying to buzz in on your phone.
I don't even care about that, sir.
You don't care about that. Is that an iPhone?
I'm in my kids right now. I'm not
305.
3 working adults. Well, 3 able-bodied adults.
Hey,
Okay, I should be calling them in a few minutes, and right after I get off the job.
Okay.
That don't stop an eviction though. Babies are players. That don't stop an eviction. Once them people come, you are evicted. It's done.
All right.
Meet you on the way to get y'all.
iPhone costs half a ticket. Say a U-Haul cost $49. She don't have that.
Meet you on the way to get y'all.
So Meech is on the way to come get her children. I don't know why, but go ahead.
Meet you.
Whoa. Not Meechie coming to get her children. She's still on the phone with her brother girlfriend saying that Meechie coming to get you. So she ain't got no car either. Well, they ain't got no car either. Poor monkey management.
Okay, tell her to be outside. Well, you need to come and talk to him. He doing his job. He taking pictures. And he said, it's no longer your home. Call Kiki and y'all gonna come on.
Well, here, let me. I'm not trying to be rude with y'all. It's just that it's a tough situation, but let me explain to you how it works. I'm the one who does the evictions, but I'm not the cause of the eviction. And what people do when I get here, they want to start trying to explain it to me. But two people that's in charge, either the landlord or the court. It ain't me.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of times when I'm on eviction, people talking, I'm like, well, call the court. You see this from the court, but they don't want to call the court because they already know what the court gonna say.
Yeah,
They already know the situation that they're in. They already know what the courts is gonna say because the courts has already told them what it is. Don't think this shit be a surprise to the people who is going through it. A lot of time, I'm just trying to tell you, especially if you done been to court already. Shout out to Brooklyn for the $5 super chat. Say 9 months behind on rent, but the newer iPhone 13 say TikTokers and twerking. That's what's up.
Went to court though, and they the next day after they went to court. And we thought everything was done.
The whole $1,000 some dollars.
A whole $1,000 some dollars. But did the court say you would not be evicted? I guarantee you that shit was for back rent. That's why you went to court in the first place. Shout out to Dilly07 for the $20 super chat. Say salute Willie from the 973 New Jersey. If I don't do anything, I'm gonna make sure that damn it, I let it pass me. Hold up, swole up. Hold up. If I do anything to make sure that my rent and bills is paid up to date. I'm trying to tell you, that's the most important shit that need to be happening out here in your life.
They pay her what they owe.
So
is she evicting them
after
something
he
else?
went to court, she already know she's eviction now, so he wasn't evicted no more. So
you mean to tell me that the court's not the eviction off? Shout out to Cecil for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. Say, listen. So they knocked off the eviction after it was paid in court? Is that what the judge said? Do y'all got that paperwork?
So this just got brung up out of the blue.
So are you saying that they not behind or they?
They're not. They right here in the kitchen.
Okay, but here's the thing now, and that could be true, but more.
It could be. Listen. The courts don't always get it right. They don't always get it right. That's why when you having these situations, make sure you always got your paperwork. Paperwork is a must. You don't throw away nothing when it comes down to things of this nature. But first of all, I do understand people being behind on rent due to the pandemic. It's understood. But let's just say before this pandemic, it wasn't understood out here in these streets. Shout out to D for the $10 super chat. Say, tell her to slide through L.A., Willie. The city paid my rent for the whole last year. Whoa. The city paid my rent for the whole last year, and they extended to December 2022 out here. Say, almost goddamn street in these goddamn streets. That's what's up, shit.
Unlikely. I'm just saying from my experience doing this. People ain't put nobody out there paying rent.
Yep.
I mean, not in this time. If you caught up on your rent, they ain't putting you out.
Why can't she get a notice or something?
Yeah, your court is the nose. I hear that I promise you I hear that all the time.
You hear that all the time. So they saying that they thinking the same thing. Listen, it's a female thing. They thinking the same thing. I promise you that. This shit is not just the only type of video. Whoo, so many of these videos that's out here that these babies saying the same thing as if they didn't know it was coming down. Again, the courts can be wrong sometimes. They can be. I would say the majority of the time, they not.
But you go to court, and that's why you have to deal with the court. If you didn't get no notice or the court...
Shout out to Radiance. I think that's Radiance 0044 for the $50 super chat. I appreciate your channel and will continue to report, salute, or continue to support. I appreciate that right there. I just wish that y'all didn't do over $5 on the super chat because I don't think I get that paper. But I do appreciate it anyway. Here we go.
Doing you wrong, then that's where your issues at, is with the people who issued this.
They waiting on you.
So this is where it's at. Like,
She finna call.
and I'm gonna call down there. But what I normally see with that is, if people already know, everybody around them not gonna know.
That's right. Because we keep secrets and shit. We still be trying to stun on people until we can get past this little problem that we is in. That's how we be hoping that it work out. So you supposed to get a 3-day removal notice. Remind you, they've already been to court. You think these people don't know that they supposed to be evicted? I'm just saying, unless, and it's rare, but unless the court's messed up. Unless the court's messed up now. But here we go. This is sad.
Now what's your name?
Neil Penn.
Watch this.
My head was you when I came in here. You like, well, you think I'm coming over or anything? I think as black people, we need to have more respect for each other.
We need to have more respect as darker hue people. That what that baby had done said just then. Shout out to brother Cam for the $2 cash. Say pay your damn rent flat out. Exactly. Watch what she say. Watch how she check him. Says only in Memphis.
Now I preach that what you're talking about.
Yeah, and
we are the most
Yeah, and now you being.
I'm always like that. I'm always the same way. But as people come at me, somebody, you not on no list or nothing. You coming in here, I need to see this paper. You the one out of order. You try to put it on me, but it's you that's out of order.
You is out of order. You saw how she tried to check him. You out of order though, baby. First of all, you not on the lease. You have nothing to do with this. You coming in talking about some paperwork shit. This ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. So you is all the way out of order because it has nothing to do with you, period. But she gonna try to check him because he doing his damn job.
I'm in my official capacity doing what I'm supposed to do. I ain't even supposed to have nobody in here at all. I could have just come straight in and told her to step outside.
That's right. Cash App is $ Willie Williams Show. I'm going to have to figure out how to pin it like that right there. I appreciate that. I'm going to learn it.
I don't do that, though.
I don't know how to pin stuff inside the chat. But
I don't do it that way. But there are servers and sheriffs that come in and say, everybody outside right now. And you won't be, and that's it. You outside. You trespassing.
That's right. Because as of now, everybody in there is trespassing. He's being nice. Why? Because he's darker hue too. Just like he say, we need to have more respect for one another, which is strict. But sometimes when we talk that should have more respect for one another, we be wanting darker hue folks to not do their damn job because we is also darker hue. Then we fuck around and we lose our job trying to help you. Oh, hell no. That's not respecting one another.
But I don't understand why it was not noticed. That's all I'm saying.
Understand when she went to court. You probably should have went with her. She probably only really understand.
I think she told them to pay the money the next day, and they went and paid her the next day.
So she probably told her to pay the money the next day. So what you saying is that baby's slow.
Then she probably
Well, here's my thing. Like I say, I don't know what's owed. It could be no money owed.
Yeah.
However, just for me doing this every day, more than likely, it's a lot of money owed. That's why it's an eviction.
More than likely, it's a lot of money owed. Say Willie, say hush, Bill. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Eddie for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there.
Yeah, they can evict for.
There's no reason why she's getting evicted, just the eviction.
Well, like when sometimes you can just be evicted, like if it's been drugs or something like that.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time it's over money.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, see, Did she just tell on them people? Did she just tell why they possibly is being evicted? Is it about that work? Is it about did y'all hear as soon as he said like drugs or something? Watch it.
Anything like there's no reason why she's getting evicted, just the eviction.
Well, like when sometimes you can just be evicted like it's been drugs or something like that.
She said, yeah.
But 90.
Yep, see. Dry snitching ass. That baby dry snitched on them people. Somebody around there slanging, allegedly. They were around there slanging and shit. And listen, now, this is one of them things here. You could be paying your shit up, but that soliciting and drugs and illegal activities can get your ass evicted. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. It states that in your lease. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of leases is put in there, especially in certain communities. You can be put out for illegal activities. And they will put your ass out and still take your money. Here we go.
9% of the time is over money.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Okay, this went through court October the 14th. So.
Oak Cliff, Texas finally caught a lie. Preach, Pastor Will. I appreciate that right there. Bruh, who stay there for the Chevy on 32? Hey, listen. In every upscale community, there will be some with some rims on it, some big boys on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me, I didn't know what to think when I seen you.
Well, you know, it's a tough thing.
Maybe they had some loans because she said she paid. She did. There was receipt in there. The receipt in there. She did.
But see, I'm going to tell you what I get, though. This is why I can't. Sometimes you have to be a little harsh because people come at you like it's my fault. So I have to let people know, wait a minute now.
I think it's because it's no warning. We just happened out the blue.
Right.
We didn't expect it. Shout out to C Moon for the $2 super chat. Say it is homie. Hope you got my cash app to Cecil. Oh man, I appreciate that right there.
I would have got my kids out of here. Like I don't know. She young.
Yeah, but she probably
so she young. Y'all gonna stop using that as an excuse. Oh, she young. She don't know what to do. You know what young folks should be doing? Asking why. Asking questions. Who, what, when, where, how. Damn it, we learned that in school. Since she young, I bet she getting peed in. I bet she swallowing. But because she young, this shouldn't be happening to her, huh?
Knew though. You didn't know. You have to remember, the leaseholder.
Listen. She just told on herself again. She just let us know she lived there too. Let me back it up a smidgen.
Harsh because people come at you like it's my fault. So I have to let people know, wait a minute now.
I think it's because it's no warning.
We didn't expect it. Who is the only people who should have expected or not expected it? Should be the boyfriend and his girlfriend, because those are the only two supposedly live there.
It just happened out the blue.
Right.
It just happened out the blue. This not even y'all problem.
I would have got my kids out of here. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but she probably knew though. You didn't know. You have to remember, the leaseholder is the one you're going to communicate with.
She told me they just paid money. She didn't say anything about evicting them though.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's a cold game right there.
It's a cold game, baby.
But go ahead and get off and go ahead and bring this crew in. And we're going to start setting this stuff out.
Finna go ahead on and start setting that shit out the door. Let me just play at the beginning real quick. And then we got to get on up out of here. I done been on damn near 2 hours. We need to get the thumbs up over 600. Damn it, we're doing good out here in these streets. We finna do this and we finna get out real quick. Watch it.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, baby. Queens.
She's at work.
Okay, this is eviction.
Her eyes got big, so in my mind, she didn't know. She didn't know. I'm with on that.
Really?
I ain't know. Shit, for real.
What it is? How many people in here?
Just me and my 4 children. I didn't know nothing about this.
She just told on herself again. Why would you know anything about that if you don't live there? Like, it don't pertain to you, but go ahead.
Are you the leaseholder?
She is. She's at work. She gets off at 6.
You might need to call her.
Wow.
Okay. Any weapons, anything like that in here?
I don't own a weapon. I'm just offering my brother house. My brother and his girlfriend house for a little while.
Oh, for a little while. So that means she's staying there for a little while. Or she been staying there for a little while. She had nowhere else to go to take her and her churn. This is the problem. Y'all giving y'all monkeys up and y'all ain't got no place to go, babies. What happens to your baby daddies? Or is y'all banging baby daddies who ain't got no place of his own either? Listen. You can get pregnant, but damn it, at least a player need to have his own shit. I'm just saying, if worse come to worse, he should have his own shit. At least be like this. Listen, I know we ain't together no more and stuff like that right there, but I got you, Sharon. Can I move in with you? We ain't got the hunt. I'm not going to disrespect. I'm not going to do that right there. And this is why you better be good to people, even if you break up with people. Watch how you treat people when you separate and divide from people. You never know who the hell you gonna need. You never know. Now, I don't know if she got 1 baby daddy or 4 baby daddies. Or in between. But you had to resort going to your brother and his girlfriend house. Meaning your brother ain't got his own shit. That's her shit.
Well, let me call him. So wait, everything has to get out the house right now?
Right now.
Yep, that's what we're here for. Them to set it out.
Wow.
Deep breath. I feel you, baby.
Now, the way this works is I come in, I take pictures of everything. Once I get my pictures taken, the crew comes in, we start setting it out.
Well, can I have a minute to call them, please? Because I didn't know nothing. Sorry, this is so shocking to me.
Well, evictions don't. This is how evictions work. As soon as
That's how they work, baby. Say I work 2 jobs, I pay my taxes and contribute to society. I don't qualify for rentals assistance. I have to pay full price, while a person who won't work makes kids and pay $80 a month, while I pay $1,000 a month, $1K a month. I know. It hurts a lot of our feelings. This don't work nowhere. Just keep producing churn. Can have a place to stay.
Show here, whoever
and get rentals insurance.
Was living here.
Rental assistance. And for all my folk out there that's renting, you should have rental insurance too. The shit about between $150 and $200 a year. Come on now. Whoo, we smoke more than that right there. We drank more. Anyway, shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. Say she got 4 kids and 7 baby daddies.
They don't live here anymore.
Really?
So, right.
I promise that I don't know nothing about
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't understand how evictions work.
That's a whole iPhone that baby got though.
But it's not one of them things where I can come back. You don't live here no more. It's eviction.
You out, baby. It's
That's
over.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Okay, can I move my own things? Do I have to?
Can I move my own things? She said she came in. It's just her and her 4 kids for a while. She did say for a while. She didn't say that she didn't live there. You know what I'm saying? That's what the baby said, so I just got to go with what the baby said. Say insurance was a requirement for my rental. Exactly. A lot of rental places makes it a requirement now.
That's what an eviction is.
Well, my cousin say that's okay. Can I move my kids? Can I?
Oh, so her cousin stay. Oh, so the other girl is their cousin, so she couldn't stay with the cousin. She might have to move in with the cousin now.
Do that at least. Get my kids out the way, please.
Well, yeah, you have to get the kids out, and that's why I'm gonna come in and take my pictures. And why I'm doing that, what I would advise you to do is you got any jewelry, money,
yes,
cell phones, that kind of stuff. Go ahead and gather that stuff up because you don't want us putting it in a bag.
Please.
We gonna leave it right there, y'all. I done been on here for 2 hours. I have never in history I don't think I ever did a 2-hour show, but listen, I was supposed to have been somewhere. But I've been having just a good time with y'all. I got to get this information out, and I felt like it was my duty to go ahead on and get it out in a way that people can take it in. You know what I'm saying? Listen, none of these videos that I have played was meant to down anyone. It was not meant to tear down anyone. Kansas in the building, the 316 in the building. Listen. It was just to point out some things that maybe other people would not fall short, as these people in the video that I showed has fallen down. And a lot of times we don't fall down by choice. Sometimes it is by force. But for the most part, for most people, we put ourselves in these situations to where, damn it, basically, if your transmission go out on your car, you done. A lot of y'all, if you get a flat tire, you done. Your AC go out, you're done. But we clubbing. We buying clothes, we buying gear, we buying toys and gifts and shit. We creating children. We talking slick to people. We just out and about. We in our best dress and shit. But people don't know what's going on in your own home, in your own life, in real life. Again, like I done told y'all, out here in social media, the shit is BS what you see. The majority of people out here stunning in front is BS. People have interpersonal skills out here in these streets. A lack of. Shout out to Ant for the $5 super chat. Say the cost of a 4 to 5 pair of J's could have paid the rent for some people in the upscale communities. You're absolutely correct. We put ourselves in these situations. And then when the shit hit the fan, we want to cry out and cry and all that shit right there. I need help, and this is messed up. And again, I agree that those massive increases is a problem. I see that as a problem. But the type of money we throw away every month could cover some of these increases without a problem. But we don't count our money. We don't watch our money. We don't invest our money. We blow our money. We have no goals. Well, we do have goals. Damn it, to make it to next weekend, we clubbing. Yeah. When the new J's come out, when the new purse come out, shit, we own that. This is crazy. But it's real life. I'm trying to get y'all to see real life. A lot of people really don't know. Because all a lot of people do is being on Snapchat, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's all they know. They not out in these streets. They don't see what's happening in certain communities because they don't even mingle with a lot of people. A lot of people is antisocial or antisocial. A lot of us really don't like ourselves. That's why we come online and we put out a whole new persona, a whole new you. Listen, online, you can be anything you want to be. Shout out to Derek for the $3 cash app. Say, came in swiping the like button and hitting the cash app. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. Say, I have 3 bank accounts. Do y'all know, and like we said the other day, some people think Cash App is a bank. Some people think PayPal is a bank. That's what's up. You can run your banking through them. But that's all they know a lot of times. And if the people before them do not teach them, but then again, you can try to teach these little I know everything ass people. In my mind, you just tell them once and walk off. Shout out to Tyreek for the $20 cash out. Say Eviction Live, all facts. Excellent show. I appreciate that right there. Man, I'm trying to do a lot more out here in these streets. I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, we finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. I appreciate the time that y'all done spent with a player. I hope we was able to learn something and teach each other something to where we got to stay up on what's going on in real life, in real life, everyday life. Just saying. We couldn't get the lights up over 500. I know we can get these lights up over 500 before I call it quits right now. But we is finna get on up out of here. And I do appreciate y'all. I done held this shit. 2 hours. This is a problem. Willie, what is you doing? But I'm here for the people. That's what's up. Listen, y'all please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you like to pick yourself up something, go ahead on and click the get link. If you like to support a player like that, get something for you and them little ugly ass churn. Shout out to Tiffany for the $5 cash out. Say I'm late, but I'm here. Here you go. That's what's up. I appreciate you. But we finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Baby, you got to watch it on the replay. My time at night typically is around 8 o'clock-ish, you know what I'm saying? The next show will be back 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to try to keep my times at 12 and 8. 12 and 8. Half a day and stuff like that right there. Say, Willie coming back later? Yep. We coming back tonight, around 12 o'clock. I'm going to see y'all then. Here, let me grab this right here because I have overextended myself. Now my chest hurt. That's what's up. I've been talking my hands off, but I appreciate talking to y'all, man. I really, really do. Listen, if you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. And y'all subscribe. I need y'all subscription to the Willie Williams 7 channel. I have a 7 channel and a 4 channel. Can y'all please subscribe to all them channels? Remember, they took down, they forced me to take down my big channel until those 2 strikes go away, which it'll be about a month. So I need your support. Thank y'all for watching, sharing, cash apping, super chatting, PayPaling, everything. Just telling somebody about a player. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good rest of your day until we come back.